friends, Lisa here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm using the MFT Cute Chemist stamp set to create a cute Valentine's card. And to start things off, I'm going to be ink blending my background, and the distress inks that I'm using are Spun Sugar, Shaded Lilac and also Salty Ocean. I love how these three colours came out in the background. And I would be sitting here telling you all about how I created this card, and believe you me, I'll be telling you bits and pieces along the way. However, you do have the video and you can see what I'm doing. But I do actually want to talk about a few pain points here. This is about, I think, my fourth video on my YouTube channel. And yesterday I created a video that I uploaded, and it's called Speed Copic Colouring. The reason why I did that video was because it wouldn't fit in this one, because that video was just too long by itself with the colouring. So I decided to do a separate video. However, because I'm brand new to YouTube and creating these videos, that particular video that I did yesterday, I was extremely proud of it. I spent so many hours creating it, and I actually felt like I made good progress. But after I uploaded it and I shared it on social media, and there was a few people that went and looked at it because I was looking at the views. Anyway, my daughter must have seen it. She's 20, and she sent me a message asking me if I had used a script on my video. Now, I know my daughter didn't mean any harm when she asked me, but it did affect me, and I'll tell you why in a second. I also got to keep you updated with what I'm doing with the card, right? So after I finished ink blending the background, I decided to add a few drops of water to it so that I could add a little bit more texture. Once the water drops were applied, I then grabbed some kitchen towel and just soaked up those drops. Back to the story. So the reason why it affected me when my daughter asked me was because with that video, I was trying extra specially hard not to actually sound like I was reading from a script. But the thing was, I wasn't actually reading from a script. All I had done was written a few bullet points down in regards to the things that I wanted to say so that I wouldn't forget. Anyway, back to the card. I've now put the MFT Cute Chemist stamps, or the images, onto my stamping tool, and I'm now inking those up onto Express It blending card and using Tuxedo Memento ink. Now, I normally like to ink up my stamps twice to ensure that I have a good impression. Now, you'll see in a second that I also ink up his glasses. And I also decided to give the little girl some glasses too. So anyway, I wrote them down so I wouldn't forget, because at the end of the day, I'm starting a new YouTube channel, and apparently on YouTube, there's a lot of things you should mention in your video. Important things like don't forget to subscribe and check out my next video and give me a thumbs up, all that type of thing. So I wrote them down to make sure I wouldn't forget, plus the information I needed about my card. But in all seriousness, there really wasn't that much that was written down. Actually, this is interesting because we're right up to the part where I've started colouring the images, and I need to let you know now that that was the Speed Copic colouring video that actually has all that colouring in it. So if you want to go check it out, I will link it up at the top of the screen there and also in the description. So now I'm using some glossy accents to do the glasses with. Now, I haven't used glossy accents for a while, so it didn't turn out as perfect as I would like. But, you know, it will do. It will pass. So anyway, there wasn't that much information I'd written down. But my daughter was right. There was places in that video where you could tell that I was actually reading from that script. But I mean, what's a girl to do? Brand new at YouTube, brand new at everything, recording, editing, doing voiceovers, everything. So I thought I would actually bring this up, and that's the reason why I'm telling you this story, because I feel surely I'm not the only one as like a new YouTuber, if you like. I personally find it a struggle to actually talk normal. Normal in the sense of how you would normally talk in a two-way conversation, if you know what I mean. So now I'm going to be creating my We Have Serious Chemistry sentiment from the MFT Cute Chemist stamp set. And I'm going to be heat embossing it. So I'm using my anti-static powder tool with my Versamark watermark stamp pad and also the Ranger White Superfine embossing powder. Now I did have a bit of an accident with this powder, but oh well, easily fixed. Once that's done, I'll be using my heat tool to heat set it. I actually don't know whether I'm going to have enough time to finish this story by the end of the video. Anyway, so once you've done all that, then you adhere the panel onto the card base. So anyway, back to my story. I don't know about you, whether you're a new YouTuber or whether you're not, but whether you actually have trouble doing your voiceovers, like whether you're always wondering whether you sound normal and knowing that you don't sound normal, and that you just don't feel like you're talking in your own voice. And so that's the reason why I wanted to bring it up. I mean, at the end of the day, they say to talk to the video or to the mic like it's your best mate. So back to the video. So now I'm using the Lawn Fawn Scalloped Box Card pop-up die. And I just use those little hearts and die cut all those little hearts out. And I'll put in the description the actual colours of the cardstock I used from Lawn Fawn for you. Anyway, so I don't know about you, but other paper crafter YouTubers, they sound absolutely awesome when they're doing their voiceovers. They're excellent at explaining things and they tell you step by step. They're on the ball, they're fluent with what they're talking about, and they do awesome jobs with their cards. Like, they sound like they're not actually reading anything. But me, with card making, I just do it. Like, there's no thought about it. There's no explaining it. I just do it. But now that I've got a YouTube channel, I have to find a way to actually talk to you as though I'm talking to my best friend. But the thing is, the only friend I've got right here right now is Mike, my Mike. And he doesn't talk back. He just sits there, looks at me. And the trouble is that it's hard to talk to a microphone and to a screen, pretending that you're actually talking to someone on the other side. Well, I am talking to someone on the other side. I'm talking to you. But I just wanted to let you know that if you are a YouTuber, just to hang in there, hey, because you're not the only one that's going through this yourself. There's people like me and other new YouTubers that really have a struggle doing voiceovers and trying to sound natural. So I reckon I've had a lot more enjoyment talking to you about this, doing this voiceover, when I really should be telling you about how I've done the highlights on this little boy image head. But at the end of the day, I've really enjoyed this voiceover because I guess I'm just talking to you about a story and I'm sharing it with you. And I'm hoping that maybe the next time you do a video, that maybe you need to share a story too, because I actually do feel like I'm talking to someone now and that I'm not just making things up in my own head. So I just wanted to put that out there. In fact, maybe next time, if you're interested, let me know in the comments. If you're interested in knowing more about my YouTube journey, maybe that's something that we can discuss on this channel. I mean, I'll still talk about the card making. I mean, that's ultimately why I'm here. But at the end of the day, I don't feel there's many people out there that have YouTube channels that are supporting other paper craft YouTubers. And I think that all of us, if we were together in a room, there'd be a lot more things that we could talk about. So let me know in the comments, how are your thoughts about voiceovers? I mean, you might be perfect at it. You might be one of those YouTubers that all of us, little YouTubers, look up to and idolise and wonder how you do it and being so fluent and everything. So, I mean, If that's you, let me know in the comments, or let us know in the comments. Give us some tips and tricks as to how you got over it. I mean, is it just practice? If it is just practice, then I'm just going to have to post more YouTube videos, and you guys will just have to put up with me. So, but at the end of the day, also too, if you are a new YouTuber, what are some of the things that you're suffering with? What are some of the issues or problems that you're trying to get your head around? Let me know in the comments so that we can talk about it, and I'll talk about it in the next video, hopefully. So anyway, back to the card. So after I've adhered all of the little hearts into a shape, well, sort of a shape of a heart, I decided to give them a little bit of sparkle with the Wink Stella glitter marker, the clear one. I then applied some Nuvo White Blizzard crystal drops and also the Simply White crystal drops. This is my finished card. As you can see, I'm not very good with the Nuvo drops yet, but I will get better with practice. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please, if you want to keep up with my YouTube journey and have help along the way and someone who understands, subscribe to my channel. Here are a few other videos that you can watch. I hope you like them. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you will know every time I upload a new video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll be back soon. Take care. Bye.